Okay, so somehow I was streaming for 5 minutes and forgot to go live on YouTube. Thank goodness I remembered to go back and have a look at that. Cool. So, currently where we're at as far as streaming the game goes is we've already beaten the game and we're going back and getting all of the CNK tokens. And so far we're up to Techni at the moment. So that's kind of where we're going to be moving forward from, is basically playing through the races on Techni, which are some of the best in the entire game. But what's really annoying is that the CNK token hunt basically goes against the very idea of like what I feel like you should be doing for kart races. Also, the C was in the middle there, I just saw that. So the question then becomes, right, like, where's the next letter gonna be? The N. Where is the N? That is the question. Ooh, Aku, sweet. Oh, the N is up there on the far left. Okay, so that's going to be a tough one to get. What about the K? Nope, I did not get anything with that bomb. Hi Spyro, how you doing, man? Hopefully you're doing good.
You make me laugh.
On this wonderful weekend. Where on earth could that K be? That's the question right now. And I just fell off. I really needed to, I think, thing right here. Okay, I think I feel like I've completely missed it. Doing good? That sounds real nice. Cause it's been a hell of a week. Let me say, it's been a hell of a week. A long week. So sometimes all you want to do is just relax. At least that's what I want to do. Whenever whenever the work week has gotten way too long, it's best to just try and relax as best as you can. Okay, so the N is on the far left here, so I'm gonna have to jump. Gotcha. Okay, not as hard as I thought it was gonna be. That just leaves the K, but where is the K? I need to keep an eye out. Wowie. Whoop, I fell off. I wonder if the K is on the right side. Oh, wait. I think I see it. Oh, it's in the middle. Damn. Okay. So I know where all the letters are. So, it's time to retry. And this time, actually, like, try and win the race. So, 3, 2, 1. Goo. I've been thinking whether or not what game I should revisit next as part of like my streams and stuff. And so I was thinking about revisiting Legend of Spyro and going through oh crap, what's it called? Eternal Night. I was thinking about it, but I'm not sure yet, if that makes sense. Oh, just when I got the shield too. That sucks. Alright, tornado out. If I can tornado out, I'm doing pretty good. Oh no, I completely missed.
That was a close call.
But I think outside of that, because, what's it called? Legend of Spyro actually did really well for me when I was streaming. And also was a surprisingly short game. So honestly, like, it only took maybe like a few streams to, you know, get through the whole thing. But I also never touched the series beyond A New Beginning, even before, like, back in 2006 when I first rented the game from my local Video Easy. So, you know, like, I remember that was the first time I ever rented a game as well. It's crazy to go back and think about it, that, hey, that was like the first time I rented a game, and the first thing I looked at was a franchise that I just absolutely loved, which was Spyro.
Hang on. You're going for a ride.
Then there's that, there's Crash Tag Team Racing, so I could probably play some of that. There's a lot of games that I want to play. There's a lot. And I just cannot be more excited to jump into something else, like something new. And I suppose that's the reason, that's like why a reason why people like to stream is that for me it gives me an excuse to play more retro games, because I don't play as many retro games, even though I do have access to so many. Because I spent, I think, more time, like, you know, playing, like, recently I just finished playing Need for Speed, oh crap, which one was it? Need for Speed Rivals on the PS3, which was crazy because, like, I just finished the platinum this morning, actually, as of me streaming this game right now. So I will almost certainly be doing a review of the game for sure. So yeah, definitely, I think, look forward to that. A post-platinum review. I did not enjoy that game. I'll be completely honest. Without going into too much detail, like, it's not a particularly fun racing game. I think I had probably, like, I think, yeah, it's not the Need for Speed that I had the most fun with, especially in recent years, which is rather unfortunate. I think that it is an okay game at best, I think, for the most part. Oh, I just missed the C, like, all 3 laps. Wish me luck, I'm gonna go defeat Riptos. Nice. Good luck with that. Which Ripto are we talking about, though? That's the question. Are we talking Spyro 2 Ripto? Are we talking Hero's Tale didn't have Ripto. Enter the Dragonfly Ripto? I'm curious which Ripto you're gonna be going for, but I do wish you luck, for sure. I feel like fighting Ripto is also, like, one of the more fun parts of both of those games.
I'm ahead. I'm ahead.
And especially with what was it, Enter the Dragonfly? Like, Ripto is very tough. Spyro 2. Oh, nice. Ooh. The Spyro 2 fight, though, being 3 what's it called? Being like 3 rounds, basically. Oh, a lot of fun. But good luck nonetheless. I am really impressed by that fight, though. I don't think, like, not even the Sorceress fight in Spyro 3 or the Nork fight in Spyro 1 was as good. And you will see a video of it making one. Ooh, nice. Oh, I'm going to check that out for sure. Because, yeah, it's so much. I think Ripto is a very fun villain to fight, without a doubt. I think he is one of the greatest villains. No, he is. And actually, he's got to be the greatest villain of Spyro, of the Spyro franchise. Like, without a doubt, he's got to be, like, the one.
Be careful who you attack.
Oh man, the Aku Aku mask didn't really do much for me. Dang. Well, anyway, we're like nearing first place. Nice, 3rd place. Jump! Oh no, I completely missed the end. Oh, I can just zoom right through. And then Whack dingo here. Very nice. So that just leaves me with the N that I'm missing for the third lap. Ooh, hopefully I get it because I'm in first place right now. Well, not anymore because of... Ah, I fell off. Man, this like part of the race is really annoying, but that being said, I just got blasted. Oh boy. Okay, 5th place. You know, the recovery still can be done. Like, it's still possible to get back. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get the Wumpa here. And then 6th place. Can the recovery happen? Now that's the question. And I was doing so well too. What the heck, man? Well, anyway. Okay, so I've gathered my Wumpa. We're reaching the N, I think. Ooh, okay. Nice. And then jump. Ah, I missed the N anyways. What the heck? So I'm gonna end up winning the race without getting like the final letter. Well, that kind of sucks. Oh, nope. Dingo got in the way.
Racing. This is racing.
Ah, I fell off. Yeah, I gotta restart anyways. I gotta like make my way around those corners pretty slowly. But also the turning is pretty rough too. I think this is like the one time where I'd say maybe playing as Coco might not have necessarily been such a bad idea.
I'm ahead. I'm ahead.
Let's go. Got the C. I gotta prioritize the letters over winning because there's no point in winning if I don't get the letters.
What for you, Scott?
Ah, here we go, here we go, here we go. So I got these ones. Main thing I want to get is these power-ups. Whoop.
The race is mine.
And then jump. How did I not get the N? What the heck? K. Okay, I've got... Did I get the K? Oh, no, no. The K is further ahead, I think. I think it's like next jump or something like that. Still though, with the spooky season around the corner, I'm just trying to think like, what am I gonna do for Halloween? I haven't thought about that too much yet. I just fell off. What to do for Halloween? I really need the Wumpa, that's why I had to slow down there. Oh. My go-to for the spooky season usually is to play old GBA Pokemon games. That's something that I did a lot of back in the day. Like I would rewatch old episodes of the original Pokemon series during Halloween, which sounds like such a strange thing to do, but hey, it was my thing to do, you know. That was me doing my thing. And it reminds me of like, I think of a better time when I could just, you know, sit back and do a whole lot of nothing. How the hell did I miss the N again? Wait, 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 boom. Nope. Completely missed. And fell off. I keep falling off that corner. I need to figure out another way on how to get around it. I'm sure I'll figure something out. Yeah, so like I took it a little bit too slow, I think, here. Yeah, that's like the final couple of corners though as well. I gotta get real, I think, aggressive during this part of the race. Like, we'll just go down like the boosty path, right? And then I'll turn around, go down the other boosty path. Boost. Not boost. Fire my rockets. Boost out here. So who's that ahead of me? It's Cortex. Okay. Bombs away. Okay, there's no, I did not get him. No, I missed. How? How is it that I got it like the first time when I tried to go for it, and now I'm just like not getting it at all? That's crazy. This is a surprisingly tough letter to get for the CNK token. Oh no, I completely missed the C there. Dang. All right. Aku Aku out. Am I getting anything good? Yes, I did. What was that?
Be careful who you attack.
Well, I mean, yes, be careful who you attack, but I can't help it if she keeps getting in my way. You know?
Attack your opponent, not your teammate.
And also, if she comes first and not me, then I'm completely screwed as well. So there's that element to it as well. Game. I think you can probably... Yes, he hit me instead of me hitting him. Yep, so that's how I'm hoping that a lap is going to turn out. Or the final lap's going to turn out. Fingers crossed. I'm just going to go down this path and hope that someone hits the crate, which someone did. Yay. I got the C. And I missed the K because I forgot about the path that I needed to take for that one. So either Dingo or Cortex. Either Dingo or Cortex are the ones that I'm gonna need to look out for this one.
Move out, you spruce goose.
Ooh, okay, I should have held L1 actually. I have a suspicion that because I didn't hold L1, that's why it didn't go higher. Okay. I want to try and make it harder for the AI to get through this area, but I'm also making it harder for myself if the AI does happen to make it through. Here we go. And so this is where I'm going to get the K. Cool. Get the K, drive right through. I did get hit, unfortunately, but, you know, you have to if you want to go for it. Hi, Fred. Good to see you joining on the stream here. Alright, so, looking at this, I want to completely, like, avoid Dingo here completely. Dingo and Cortex. Those are our main adversaries here in this particular track. I feel like the main characters you need to look out for are different for each track. Wait, how did I lose? Ah, crap, I lost them all one, but just as I got him, lost them right away.
I'm ahead.
Which kind of
I'm
sucks.
ahead.
I need to stick to the left because that is the... No! Okay, that kind of sucks. That happened. You gotta really put yourself out there to get that in, I guess. Oh yeah, and I forgot I was meant to. Wait, did I hold in L1? I don't think I did. I need to hold L1. Alright, so. Oh crap. I fell off. Alright. Oh, wait, that was the final lap? Ah. I wasn't even paying attention. Retry. When I missed the end, I should have just restarted right then and there. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, here we go. Need to get the Wumpa and also... Well, why'd I reverse? Well, anyway, get the C. Not sure what the heck is going on with my car. I don't even remember hitting the square button, but it seems like for some reason that registered, I guess. I was like holding X the whole time. Right. Ooh, okay. We got the clock. We got the clock. I just gotta scratch my nose a little bit. Don't know why my nose is a little bit itchy at the moment. How the heck did I miss that?
That was a close call.
Wait, did I hold it? I keep forgetting to hold L1. Dang, okay, that's annoying. Let's just restart the race, because I feel like I should get that letter in the first lap. If I don't, then I'll just retry. Because it seems like I'm not getting much better with each following lap, I don't think.
Suck fins, mate.
Oh sweet, Coco's in second place. Nice. Right, I'm gonna boost out here, jump, further boot. No boost. What the heck? Nope, completely missed. Now, question of whether or not I should have restarted or not, I'll just leave it at that. I'll just keep going and see how it goes. And then just hope that I eventually get it. Whoop. Take a left, take a left, take a left. Okay, we gotta drive through this area because I gotta get that K right there. Right, so we got the K. I've completely missed the C in the end, but hey, it's not the worst deal in the world. Or the biggest deal in the world, I guess I should say. Sweet. So now I'm at 10 Wumpa, and I also have 2 of the 3 letters. It's just that final one that's really like irking me a little bit here. Oh, I completely forgot I need to go for the N. I completely forgot that the letter was the main reason. Like I don't know how. I just forgot. My brain is completely fried, I think.
The race is mine.
Alright, here we go. So I'm just gonna jump. Okay. I think we've got this now. Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Advantage.
Wait, what? Oh, I hate that he got a rocket as well. But, like, imagine if, like, the person in third place also had a rocket and started, like, aiming it at me. Oh, that would suck. Well, I got my own rocket, so haha, suck on that, Cortex. Oh, no, I wasn't out far left enough. Like, I literally need to fall out, I think. I think I need to fall out of the actual map to get the
Dingo, dingo, dingo.
oh. I just slowed down to get the C. Because it's only the first lap, it should be easy enough to, like, you know, catch up afterwards. And there's going to be a crate on the left here, which I can pick up and get more Wumpa fruit, and then... Now, before I hit the clock, I want to make sure that I get that, Nope, that did not work out for me, unfortunately, it seems like. So the clock causes everyone to start jumping, hopping, or whatever you want to call it. I got like two guys with that one bomb. Before I boost, I should probably like drift out and then boost. Nope, fell off. I think boosting here, bad idea. Bad idea. No stress though. Okay.
No peeking yet.
Alright. Alright, now before I hit the clock, gonna try it again. I want to see if I can try and at least get, crap, what's it called, I want to see if I can try and get the in at least. Nope, that did not work. Again. Whoop. Whoop. Nope, that missile is going forwards and it actually hit him. I did not think it was going to, if I'm gonna be completely honest. What the heck? I should have just jumped. Note to self, jump next time. Alright. Final lap. The last chance to get the final letter that I've been missing this whole race, because Lord knows I did not have a chance to even, I don't know, like I've just been surprisingly unsuccessful in getting it. Alright, so what are we looking at here? Oh boy. Here we go. No, what? Oh, okay, that sucks. 3, 2, 1, go. Get this, and then I'm just gonna grab the C. Cool. Hit the clock and... Alright. We're making some decent headway. So we're in second place. First lap, second place, and already got the first of 3 letters. Nope, that did not work out. Damn. Also, it's like really deep into the race as well. The end. Like it's pretty close to the end of the lap actually. Now that I'm looking at the actual like race structure. Also, did not know that, hey, if I like crash into... Well, no, actually, I did kind of know. Because it happened in the last stream a lot. Where if I like put on a shield and then I drive, I'll end up like knocking over whoever touches me when I've got the shield up. Regardless of if it's the green or the blue shield. Blue just being the upgraded version of it. What? That should have got it, I feel like. Oh, got a bomb. Nice. Nope, that did not work out. What the heck? Also, how was I in 3rd place before? Engine is ahead of me though, so I gotta watch out for him. Now I have no reason to take that middle path. I just gotta take the jumps for that final area. Also, Dingo Dial. Man, where the heck did he come from? Was he like near me the whole time? Wouldn't have known if he had told me. Haha, I got Dingo in the back. Nice. That was a good shot. That was a good shot. What? Isn't someone aiming at me right now? What the heck was that? It almost felt like as if the missile just kind of broke partway through being in use, I guess. Oh, I did get the end. Sweet. So now all I have to do is finish the race in 1st place. I don't know how. I finally got the end, and I did. Right now, I was holding the L1 button. So yeah, I don't know. I'll take it for what it's worth. Oh my god, I'm actually pretty damn excited now. Because now I have a chance of actually completing this task, like getting this CNK token and moving on to the next one. Wait, what just happened to me?
Attack your opponent, not your teammate.
Well, I mean, easier said than done, Aku Aku. Oh, Cortex is in front of me. Must destroy him.
Who could it be?
Oh no, I should have used the blue bubble when I had the chance. That would have been very useful to just protecting me. Oh, man, like these guys are like really like catching up right now. No, 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 no. Ah, engine. How the hell did he... You know what? Never mind. I'm just going to have to try and get ahead somehow. I'm just going to have to try and pull ahead. Yes, he got hit. Sweet. That gives me an opportunity to catch up. Wait, what? Cortex just zoomed right through there. Okay, so before I get too carried away, I gotta be real careful here. Okay, I'm gonna blue shield up, and then jump. What? What the heck happened there? Wait, hold on. Does that mean Cortex is gonna pass the finish line way before I even get to it? Oh, that's bullcrap. He's way ahead. What the heck happened? Like, I hit the side of the wall, but... Oh my god, I'm so mad. I'm so mad that that happened. When I finally got the N, and then Cortex just passed me by completely. That legitimately made me very angry.
You make me laugh.
Like, how can that not annoy when you finally have, like, accomplished the thing you've been trying to do, and then something else that you need to accomplish gets in your way and you're like, huh, well, that kind of sucks. What? Yeah, that did not work out.
That was a close call.
I've literally been trying to do this race for like an hour now. What the heck? It's already, like, I've been streaming for about 40 minutes. That's crazy. Streaming for like almost an hour trying to complete one race, and I haven't even gotten, like, I've gotten close, but no dice yet. That's actually kind of frustrating. Oh, you know, I'll just skip the C. The main one is the N. That's the one I need to get. And I cannot emphasize enough just how, for some reason, it's super annoying to get. And I don't know how I even got it the last time I did. Right. Just gonna shoot this out. Nope, I missed the end. Gotta do that again. One, go. To be completely fair, I wish I didn't have to get a bunch of letters just to come, you know, as part of a game. Like, again, the mode just seems a bit weird. It doesn't make sense to have, like, basically a mode in a kart racing game be something that you need to accomplish that requires you to slow down, while still having winning be part of the requirement. Getting all the letters should just be enough, I think. But if you have to win as well, then that's just adding more stuff to do for no reason. Missed it again. Somehow. 2, 1, go. Alright, so Wumpa, C, and then we'll just keep moving forward because I'm already in last place and that's bad enough as it is. Cool. So, tornado out, knock everyone over. For some reason, those tornadoes don't work well on like anti-grav sections for some reason, which is something that I've noticed. I probably should have saved it until after the anti-grav bit. Completely missed again. I don't know how, but yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. I feel like I'm gonna have to like play another, do at least an additional stream just because of how long it's taking me to do this one race. Woo! Gotcha. I was really hoping to be able to do the tournaments as well, but I guess that's not really gonna be happening if like each race takes me an hour to get the token.
You will never best me.
Plus, even at some point, like, even I'm feeling, you know, the apathy of like, oh, yeah, I guess this isn't necessarily great. Missed it. Woo! Alright, here we go. Yep, got the C. And then jump. Yeah, so at this point, I think I'm just more annoyed about this than just anything else. I completely missed it. Again. 3, 2, 1, 0. I feel like this is going to be an incredibly boring stream if I just am stuck doing this thing the whole time. And to think I finished on a high as well last time too. I think this probably of the 3 races here is probably going to be the most difficult one, probably. I'm not 100% on that, but I have a suspicion it's going to be. Because if I was able to do Clockwork Wumpa pretty easily, then I don't see why I wouldn't be able to do the rest of them. Nope, did not get the end. What? Did I like pull away too early? That's what it feels like. You know what? I gotta commit. I gotta commit to the jump, I think.
Stay out of my way if you know it's good for ya.
Alright. We're 10 seconds away from reaching the point where I will be able to get the end. How? I feel like I need to jump at the right time, but the question is, when is the right time?
The P to the 8, S to S.
Like, even I'm feeling pretty apathetic about this. Whoop. That was like high enough, but for some reason not enough to the left. Alright, here we go. Jump. Yay.
The P to the 8, S to S.
I got rocketed in the back. Well, that's fine. Could be worse. Alright, so before I get too carried away. Nope, that did not work. Whoop. Alright, so the question then becomes, Since I'm in last place, there's probably not going to be any real concern of me, of the boost changing lanes. So like going from left lane to right lane or whatever. I mean, the racetrack has excellent design. It's just unfortunate that like the CNK token challenge just makes it very extremely annoying to play through. Is that a rocket? That is a rocket. Boom. Dingo got blown up by...
You will never best me.
Was that not high enough? Really? What the heck was that? Well, anyway, let's try and see if I can... I don't know. Do this. Boosting while I'm boosting, nice. Genius idea. Because the thing is, I can't go any faster than I already do now.
Are you looking at
Here we
me?
go. And then...
Who are you looking at?
Alright, you know what? I'll just try and do it during the second lap. See how that goes. Fingers crossed it goes well. Because I feel like the Wumpa fruit isn't the reason why I'm not able to get up there. Also, why the heck is my nose so itchy? I feel like I need to scratch that a lot. Alright. What? Okay, so if I hold the drift for way too long, it just spins me out? That's annoying. Alright, tornado out, and off we go. Damn, itchy nose. Wow. Ooh, someone else tornadoed me, okay. I've been using too many tornadoes. I've been monopolizing the tornado industry myself. Yep, that was enough to get the end. Sweet. So fingers crossed that I can just finish the race in first place. That's all that's left for me to do here. And they're pretty far ahead, which is going to be very annoying to get through. Oh. Almost. Alright, so I'm in 5th place. I've got Dingodile Engine, Oxide, and I forgot who the green guy is ahead of me.
Take that.
Whoop. So this is the anti-grav section, which it looks like everyone is already starting to get ahead. Rocket out. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win, to be completely honest. I think I'm just way too far behind the first and second place. Oh no, they're right there. Actually, you know what? This could very well be possible, but I need to play really well though. And I want to shoot them with the rocket, but the problem is that they're right there. Oh, actually, you know what? That could work. Did that hit him? Alright. What? No, 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 no. Rockets, rockets, rockets. Please be rockets. No! Ah. That was disappointment and a half right there. Okay, so it seems like I actually do need the Wumpa fruit to actually get that the letter in. Like it's high up enough to where you need Wumpa to even reach that point, which I thought was actually kind of interesting. Alright. Maybe that was what I was doing wrong the whole time, is I wasn't getting enough Wumpa. And I mean, yeah, it's very possible. First place, yes. Suck on that, suckers. Hope I blew someone up, but yeah.
No round your spruce goose.
But what? What? Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. So now I'm missing even more. Now I've only got one left. One Wumpa fruit. I won't have enough to get the in, unfortunately. I'm going to have to build that up. Getting hit by 2 rockets and then getting blasted by the lasers. Just not happy about that. Let's put it that way. How am I going to get more Wumpa? That's like more Wumpa, enough Wumpa by the time I reach that point. But I don't think that's going to be possible. I'm only going to have 8 at most. And that is if I don't get hit by anything. And someone's shooting a rocket at me, because of course they are. Oh, I got the N anyway, sweet. So I guess I didn't need the full 10 for that one. Either way, can't say that I'm glad about how the race is going so far. Man, how does that keep happening that everyone just keeps passing me by? Okay, I have to get the C here though. Yes, there we go. Sweet. But yeah, question is, am I going to be able to win? That's a big maybe. Whoop, itchy nose again. But yeah. How the heck am I in fourth place? Like, wasn't I in 7th before, like a second ago? Okay, so there's second place right there. Cortex and or wait, Cortex and Engine are swapping around. Are they that close to each other? There's no way. Oh, there they are. Alright, team up. Frenzy time. Bomb out. Drop that. Rocket out. Oh no, I'm gonna get hit. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Nope, Cortex already ended the race. Damn it. Very disappointed by that one. Both times where I've gotten all of the letters, it's always Cortex that went through the finish line first, which kind of annoys me. Because as much as as annoying Dingodile is gonna be in this race, I think Cortex, yeah, that's the guy to look out for. Shield, shield, shield. Nope. Ice. Well, anyway. Team up. What else we got? Rocket. Nope, not enough. Speed, I don't think. Shoot that backwards. What'd I get? Oh, okay, a rocket. Sweet. I'll just blast Polar. And then... yeah, I don't get why my nose is so itchy at the moment. It wasn't this itchy this morning. I think just having a shield is good enough, I think. Also, that was Polar talking? Huh.
Watch as I sneak up behind this cart.
That just sounds like a kid that's way too high. Alright, so even though I don't need it, I'm just gonna break this crate anyways. Cause you never know that someone else might be able to get it. I think just to prevent someone else from getting it, it's better to get it for yourself. Nope. Completely missed it. Crap. Alright. Polar is directly ahead of me, so I just gotta keep a watchful eye out for anyone else just behind me, which Oxide obviously a tough one, a tough nut to crack. I don't think I'm able to actually go around the corner at a tight enough angle to actually be able to... Nope, I completely missed the C. I have to restart. Damn, to think that of all things it was the letter C that I ended up missing that I had to restart for. Also, I've now been streaming for over an hour and I've only been racing this one track the whole time.
You call that racing? This is racing.
There we go. Perfect. So, at least if nothing else, I've got the C. Unlike me missing it like a couple of times before. Oh, I should have blown up someone in front of me so I could get their Wumpa. Oh well. It's not like it's going to be enough for me to get the N anyways. I think I need a minimum of 8 Wumpa fruit, it feels like. Nope, not enough. Okay, cool. Well, next lap I'll have enough. Got him. I got one more Wumpa fruit out of that bombing. Alright, just gonna take a slight left here. Again, polar is just right ahead there. Rocket out. Hopefully that'll hit polar. I keep forgetting that like the finish line is actually just before the big ramp. So it's like a battle for first between me and Oxide, it seems like. Oh no, not Oxide, shoot, I forgot his name. How the heck did someone shoot me with a rocket from wherever? But that leaves me with only 7 Wumpa, and that's not going to be enough to get the end. Oh no, it is. I don't think the amount of Wumpa that I have matters actually. Now that I'm looking at this. Nope. I don't know how that did not hit. Damn it, itchy nose. Sweet. Weird. Anyway. Lap 2. Well, even though he got hit by the laser and I managed to make it out alive, I still somehow was still in second place when I passed the finish line, which is kind of annoying. Oxide, damn it, get back here. What I want to do is I want to save my like the shield that I have right now and have like a rocket on hand. So that I can just blast Oxide when he tries to pass me near the end of the lap. Or just blast him before he finishes the lap, rather. What?
Be more careful next time.
How is it that the game doesn't... I mean, sure, that wouldn't end well for me even if I tried. But that's crazy, what? Okay, I'm gonna keep this rocket on me for now. And hope that I can catch up with Oxide. Wait, is it gonna... No! Oxide is so far away that the rocket could not do it. You cannot be serious. How is it that the rocket couldn't catch up to... How is that too far away for the rocket to catch up with Oxide? That is really dumb. Like, the rockets are...
The race is mine.
The rockets
The
suck.
race is mine.
He definitely did not seem that far away. At least not to the point where it shouldn't have not been able to, like, keep up with them or home in on them. Because the rockets only home in on your opponent if they're close enough. Otherwise, it will not home in on your opponent. Also, god damn it, why? Why does that gotta keep happening?
You make me laugh.
Right. I feel like this is going to be me complaining for the most part. Well, I mean, I've already been complaining a lot anyways. What? How did I drop from first to third place just in a matter of like seconds? Because that's going to be real bullcrap later on. And when I mean later on, I mean like just as I'm about to try and finish the race with all 3 letters and then realize, oh, someone passed me at like the last split second. That's where I'm going to be real annoyed. Also, I don't know how I forgot to get the K in the first lap, but I got to get that. At least I managed to finish the lap in first place, if nothing else, so hey, that's something. But I am really wanting to... Wait, what? Who was aiming their rocket at me? God damn it! I'll get you. Alright, here we go. Boom. And then I'm just going to take the left ramp because of what happened last time. Where when I took the right ramp, that was just too risky of a move. Left ramp again. Also, I don't know why. I feel like I was moving too fast that I couldn't turn. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, just drop the nitro here. Wait, hold on. Did I miss the end? I thought I got the end. Oh, that means I have to restart the... Oh. I didn't even realize that I didn't have the N. I thought I did. Like, that is how short-term my memory is right now. That somehow I just forgot that I didn't have the N. Alright, here we go. So, we're about to reach... Got the end. Ah, but I fell off. You know what? Not a big deal. Because we've still got... 2 more laps. Oh, actually, wait. Yeah, so we've still got 2 more laps. Unfortunately, that wasn't good. Hey, at least I'm not in last place, so I suppose that's something. What I'll do is I'll get past this area here, get through the next turn, and then, yep, hit the clock. I got the K while using Aku Aku to protect myself. That is perfect. Oh, I missed the C. Damn it, alright. I have to get that during the final lap. I cannot forget like how I did in the last race where I forgot that I didn't get the N. I was like, I thought I already had it. I made an assumption that cost me basically that particular attempt. And I was in first place as well, which kind of sucks. I fell off again. How do I keep falling off though? That's what I don't get. And I got hit anyway. Why? Why did I get hit? Why did it respawn me in the middle of the course anyways? Because nobody takes the middle of the course. Not even the CPU takes the middle of the course. Oh, so much for playing well, I guess. Here we go. I'm done with the video. I'm gonna edit the video. Nice. Hopefully the video turns out well. I'll be checking it out when you drop it for sure. But yeah, no, looking forward to it though. Looking forward to, I guess, checking out the Ripto video. Is it just like a fight? Is it just the fight, or are you going to be doing something more with it, I guess? I mean, I could see it going either way, really. Like, you get pretty creative with boss fights in the game and making content out of it. Ooh. Luckily, he didn't fall off this time. In saying that, still in third place. What the heck? Alright. Oof, I'm like so far, but so not that close as well. No, I could not even get like a good. Damn it! I hate this so much. It's those corners near the end of the race that really get me. It used to be the end, and now it's that instead. I need like everything to go perfectly for this to work out. Oh. Jump and boost. All right. Nope, that did not work. Alright, well anyway, we'll just try that again next time. How is it that Cortex even got ahead of me to begin with? That's a strange one right there. I was collecting all the orbs and fight Riptos. Ah, okay, so you got the all 64 of the orbs and oh, you could fight it with the super fire though. But the super fire makes you way too overpowered. That's the thing. The super fire can be fun, but is too overpowering.
I'm on your 6.
It's surprising how no other game in the series has done that either. Spyro 2 is like the one that's done like, you know, permanent super fire after getting 100%. You know, ultimately making the game like a complete joke even if you like saved over that save file. So I'm just surprised that like other games in the series, especially later on, didn't you know, do stuff with that as well.
Advantage.
Okay, I somehow completely missed the end. That's annoying. Boost. Jump. Grab that. And then rocket out. Wait, I'm in second place. Who's in first? Oh, it's Coco. Wait, why'd it have to be Coco? Man, it's Coco. I was almost expecting someone to like pass me. Oh, it's Polar. Blow him up. Nice. Yes, I got the K somehow without getting hit by the laser. That being said, gotta get the N. That's the only one that I'm missing. And I almost had it. I was high enough, just not quite to the left. Ooh, shield up, sweet, and then boost out. How the heck did I... What? No way did that just happen. I should not have used the boost. Because boosts last longer when you've got like 10 Wumpa to juice up your power-ups. But man, do I hate how... that causes me to then completely miss the jump in its entirety. Because a boost doesn't help your jump. I think it just gets in the way of it. So that was a mistake. Everything felt like it was going well, and then the N, the letter N, got in the way. Whoop.
From Coco with love. No peeking yet.
All right. So I'm gonna get blasted in midair. No, actually, you know what? I don't think you can get blasted in midair now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, so I've got 10 Wumpa, I've got the C and the K. All I'm missing is the N, and I'm currently in first place. This could not be a better position to be in if it weren't for me just missing one letter. But I think we're in a good spot. What the heck, man? I keep thinking, oh, I'm gonna get the N, I'm gonna get the N, and then I just completely miss it. If nothing else, at least with this stream, I want to just be able to at least complete this one race.
Get out of my way.
Because I've already spent like an hour and a half now trying to complete it. Trying to win the CNK token, rather. Oh, I actually got him with the rocket. Sweet. But the one thing that's going to be the most annoying is if I, you know, get the N. Wait, what? Wait, so getting hit by that, does that confuse me or something? Oh, I got the N. At least I've got that. Actually, you know what? It doesn't really matter if I can't come in first place, though. That's going to be the problem here. Oh, I just got blasted. No, there's no way in hell I'm finishing first, I don't think. Nah. I think I've fallen way too far behind. I've gotten hit by too many different things. And plus I fell off the track, which hurts you a lot. And this all happened in the final lap as well. The final lap has to be the smoothest, because if it isn't, you're basically screwed. And I know for a fact that I am. Yeah, there's no way in hell I'm finishing this. I hate this so much. I am so angry at the game. How can I not be? How can I not be extremely salty? I've been trying to do this one race for an hour and a half. It shouldn't take this long. This should have only taken a few attempts, and yet here I am. Complaining about the whole thing. Choo choo. I'm on the complaint train now. Because the thing is, it shouldn't be this much of a bother to try and accomplish this. Though I say that, and yet here I am anyways. If I do just Techni by itself, it's just... yeah. That's gonna be... not much of a stream then. Well, I still missed the end anyways. What the heck was the point? Oh, I got a direct hit on him. Sweet. I didn't even need to blow up the bomb. That's advanced bomb control right there. Oh, I fell off.
That was a close call.
Even with engine getting hit, he still remained ahead of me the whole time. Surely that can't be because I'm too slow, is it? I hope not. Oh boy. Alright. There's the end. Nope, not high enough. How the hell was I not high enough? Oh, that did hit him. I didn't think it did. But hey, at least I like fired it when he was relatively close and he had the same thing to use on me. That actually kind of really pisses me off now.
Right behind you.
And now I've got engine on my tail as well now. As if it wasn't already bad enough. Also, does engine not have any Wumpa fruit? Then how the hell is he driving so fast? Because having Wumpa fruit makes you go faster. And then having 10 just changes your power-ups to be way better. That's what I was like, how the hell does he have like... yeah.
Right behind you.
Nope, what the heck? I just dropped from 2nd to 4th place, like, just like that. Oh, itchy nose again. Damn it. I feel like as time goes on, I'm just getting more and more annoyed. So yeah, hour and a half in, and I still haven't gotten this one race done. And I was hoping to do the 3 races plus the battle arena, and then go on to try and attempt the championships in addition to it. That was the goal. But the goal likely is not even going to be accomplished here. Drove right through, like in between the boxes, the item boxes here.
This might tickle. Survival of the fastest. Hey, can't shake me, huh?
Nope, did not get in there. Alright, so what are we looking at here? This section, of course. How can I ever forget? Easily the most annoying bit of this race. How is it that he's still ahead of me? What the heck? Like, again. Polar was ahead of me and then remained ahead of me the whole time. I feel like I should have passed him at some point, right? Unless I'm being completely crazy here. Oh, a rocket? Polar had a rocket? Well, at least I got the end. So I've gotten all the letters. I just need to get into first place and maintain the lead as much as I can. The importance of Wumpa Fruit cannot be understated, I guess. I'm just going to keep this rocket on me until I can use it on someone, because obviously it's not going to... Oh, nah. There we go. I can use it on him because he's way too close. Gotcha. And then lob that box so I can get 10 Wumpa. Perfect. And then that just leaves me with shield, shield, shield. Shield it up. Oh, wait, I've already got the K. Why did I go through there? I forgot I'm in the second lap. Final lap. Okay. 4th place, not a big deal. We can do this. Alright, time to terrorize the guys in first place. Thank goodness I didn't drive through. I was thinking about it, but then I was like, nah, I should probably like just take the jump. So I'm going to use the shield to protect myself, but I'll get closer to the next item boxes before I do. There we go. Okay, cool. So now we should be good for a while. I just need to pass through here. Okay. Things are looking good. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! It took me an hour and a half to do this one race. An hour 35. That's how long I've been streaming for. And I am saving the game after this. And I also need to take a shower at some point. It's already like 3 p.m. And I've had like a morning shower, but I need another shower like close to the afternoon. Because like you're just sweating all the time. Well, at least I know I am.
Wonderful.
Okay, so I'm just gonna save. Yep, 60%. We're going to 61% ASAP. So if I go to, what was it? Techni, yeah, Electron Avenue, done. There's just Assembly Lane, Android Alley, and Magnetic Mayhem left. So what do we have here? It's Android Alley. Now this is also a really cool racetrack as well in the game. You can see Crash using Aku Aku while jumping ahead with Crunch, Cortex, Entropy, and Engine ahead of him. Loading. Load faster, damn it. Oh yeah, I forgot Android Alley had the train. That's gonna be a real fun one to deal with, is the train. One, go. Alright, here we go. So, the question is, where are those letters? So, obviously we want to avoid the train that's coming up. Let people get hit by them. But I'm just hoping that I don't. Now, I don't think there are that many... I don't think there are shortcuts here, necessarily.
I'm right behind you.
Because this is the race I did against... Or this is the track where you race against Geary.
Hey, one for the road.
Oh, weird. Am I missing something here, or am I not seeing any letters at all? Because we've almost finished our lap and I haven't seen a single letter yet. Like, surely I must be missing something, right? Is what I would like to say. But we've almost finished one lap and I've not seen... Oh, there's the K. Okay, so I found the K at least. But where's the C and the N? Wait, let me just kind of drive through here. Try and avoid the train. Nothing? Nothing.
How's the view back there?
What the heck? So I'm jumping over here. I don't see anything. I'll grab the Wumpa fruit. And then, of course, we've got the jump directly... Wait, was that an N? No, that was the C. The C was there. Okay. Okay, I found the C. But where's the N? Because I know the K is at the very end. Am I blind? I feel like I am for some reason. That's the K. Where's the end? Holy crap, am I really that blind that I just can't see it? I'll just stick to the right here so I can get the C. I think it should be around here. Oh, nope, it was even more to the right. Well, I'm still in information gathering mode, so I might as well, like, have a bit of a look-see. 'Cause I'm definitely missing something here. Does this race actually have a shortcut? Oh, there it is. I found it. There we go. I was like, wait, where's the end? It's got to be around here somewhere. There is a shortcut that I did not know about. Which I think is absolutely fascinating. Alright, cool. So now I know exactly what I need to do. But I gotta be fast enough to make the jump, I think. So I need some serious Wumpa to do it. Hopefully I'll have enough by the time we reach that point, but if not, I can always do a second lap, I think. Because I know I'll be able to get at least 4 Wumpa at most, I think. Is Cortex going to get the box? No, he didn't. Oh, I'm going to lose some. I'm going to lose 3 Wumpa now. Oh, is he going to get me? No, he did get me. Ah, damn it. Alright, that sucks. Well, I got the C at least. So that's something. Then I'm just going to go down this path here. Obviously, main part of the race. However, directly in front of us is some glass. Jump. And I didn't make it. Holy crap, that was very funny that I even tried it all. But, you know, it is what it is. Gonna grab some Wumpa here. Gonna make a left here. Gonna go straight ahead. I got hit by the robot. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try that with 8 Wumpa. I feel like I was kind of unlucky with the rocket hit that I got. What? Aku Aku doesn't save me from the train? That's crazy. What the heck, man? Here I was thinking I was invincible and like nothing could ever hurt me. Well, nothing except for like the stage hazard. Oh boy, that was something though. I didn't know that that was possible until, well, you don't know until it happens, I guess. I am on to you. God dang it. I also missed the C just now. I'll come back for it later. N. No, I didn't get the N. How the hell did I miss the N? Also, wait. How did someone get me with the... You know what? How did I even turn around? I don't even know. I don't know how I even ended up turning around at the end there. That's crazy. But yeah, so I need about minimum like 8 Wumpa fruit for that little bit there. Well, at least it's good to know, you know. By the way, this is an incredibly like sick track for sure. The anti-grav segments are really well done. It makes the actual race itself a lot cooler than it has any reason to be. What else have we got going on with this race? I think that the shortcut through the building was actually really cool, not gonna lie. I think that that was a great use of space. Like, this shortcut here is great. I love it. That being said, though, was a little bit unlucky just now. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I gotta stick to the right. I was about to say left. I do need to stick to the right for that one. The K. Yeah, because the K is a tricky letter to get because it catches you by surprise. And I suppose that's like intended on purpose to be like, oh, there's the final letter, but then you're already like at the point where you're like, oh, I'm gonna end up finishing like the race anyways. Or finishing the lap rather, not the race. I wonder how much Wumpa Fruit each like of my opponents has. Also, great shortcut. Like that really like I think made like a larger gap between me and my opponents. That being said though, jump. Yes, I got the K, which means all I have to do is finish the race and I am donezo. Hopefully a few of my opponents get crushed by the train. I somehow managed to dodge it, not sure how, but somehow managed to. And the question then becomes, do I want to take the shortcut again? Probably not worth the risk. Ooh, but should I though? Now that I know the shortcut exists, I feel like I gotta try it, right? Whoa! That was a close one. It just increased the amount of like the lead that I'm in, basically. It really is like a very risk versus reward type of finisher though. Wait, what?
Be more careful next time.
What the heck was that? Hey, did you like Crash of the Titans? I did like Crash of the Titans, Jonathan. What are you playing after finishing Nitro Kart 100%? Ooh, good question. I haven't thought about that yet. I was thinking of playing Crash of the Titans. I was also thinking of Crash Tag Team Racing and Spyro, Legend of Spyro Eternal Night. Because I feel like CNK doesn't make for a good streaming experience, given that like, because it's a racing game, like I need to focus more than like say, me playing a platformer. But then there's stuff like Crash Twinsanity that I really want to play. So I'm thinking that I do either Tag Team Racing or Crash of the Titans. The thing about Tag Team Racing is that it's an extremely easy game, and that I feel like I'm going to spend most of my time doing the platforming, plus the game is actually going to be fairly short, if that makes sense. Like the game is actually not very long at all. So I've kind of been mulling around there. Plus there's also games like the GTA Definitive Edition, which I've been wanting to tackle on stream. So you've got, you know, GTA 3 Definitive Edition, GTA Vice City Definitive, and also San Andreas. It's funny that Crash games will still have a kid-friendly tone during Legend of Spyro era, and it was not a huge departure from its tone. No, it wasn't. It really wasn't that big of a difference. I think it's funny because I think that Mutant was a very funny game. The cutscenes were hilarious. There's some like interesting interactions between characters, and I feel like with Crash Twinsanity especially, so Twinsanity and Mind of a Mutant, I think that those two are very funny games that had really well animated cutscenes. Honestly, like, yeah, I can't really, and then with like, yeah, Legend of Spyro trying to be like really serious, it doesn't suit Spyro, because keeping in mind Spyro is a dragon after all, and he just has some inherently goofy elements to him, whether it be stuff like villains like Ripto, for example. Ripto's the most solid villain in the entire franchise because he's so damn goofy. So I think if you have a franchise that is goofy, keep it goofy, because it doesn't really help anyone to not be goofy. Trying to be too serious is just going to hurt you in the long run, I think. At least that's what I think. I just put that timestamp down. Crash wants to stay true to its roots because he was Sony's mascot, and changing him won't work very well, unlike Jack or Ratchet and Clank. Keeping in mind, Spyro was also a Sony mascot as well. It's worth keeping that in mind too. I feel like with Jack and Ratchet, they do try to do things a little bit differently. I think with Ratchet and Clank in particular, going down the route of like platforming but with guns, and with Jack and Daxter trying to open up the world that you traverse in a little bit more. Which is interesting because Naughty Dog worked on Crash, which is more of a closed area, trying to go into more open area type of platforming with Jack and Daxter, and especially with, I think, Daxter, which was an excellent PSP game, and then with Spyro devs Insomniac making Ratchet and Clank, which is like you go to each of the planets to collect, you know, bolts and the golden bolts and just junk like that. So I feel like going more sort of larger explorable location seems to be the way that platformers have kind of leaned into. At least that's what it seems like, from what I could tell at least. I feel like there's going to be a really tricky letter to get here. Oh, I got the C already, sweet. So that's like a third of the job done right there. Where is the N? Because that's what I'm looking for next. Jack became more violent after the first kid-friendly game did not do well, but Ratchet wanted to go more story-driven in PS3 era after seeing Legend of Spyro direction, but leaving the same tone. Oh yeah, because so Ratchet and Clank Future, that's what you're talking about there. Yeah, I do agree that Ratchet and Clank Future was leaning more in a story-heavy direction, because I actually didn't play any of the... I think I might have played Tools of Destruction, and I think that's the only one, because I know for a fact that, you know, their side games like Q-Force and stuff were not particularly good. At least in my opinion, they weren't particularly good. Trying to go down the path of like Deadlocked, I think was kind of interesting. I think that though I suppose when it comes to game titles as well, Ratchet and Clank went down the bum joke route, where like even if you might not want to think too much about it, like every time I think about Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, I keep thinking of it as Ripped Apart. So that's still within bum joke territory, just like a lot of other Ratchet and Clank games have been basically called. But yeah, interesting thought though. What? Yeah, I just completely gassed that up. Wait, was that the K? I wonder why Ratchet and Clank did not go the darker route like Jak 2 and Legend of Spyro. I don't think that going down a darker route helps, because what kind of story are they going to tell? Like the extinction of the Lombaxes and like Ratchet trying to like bring his like race back to life? What, like, that's a possibility, because we don't see a lot of Lombaxes throughout the Ratchet and Clank series. I think it was beneficial for them not to go down a darker path, is what I'm trying to say. Because Jak 2 was a far more frustrating game to play through because of, you know, well, certain parts. I suppose the Dark Eco sections were probably not as bad. Also, I think everyone else is way too far ahead for me to catch up, so I'm gonna have to try that again. I add this broken soul and guide you home. Well, I would hope so. I think Ratchet and Clank were going in that direction, but they felt like it might split the fan base if they do it. No, that's a good point. Like, again, I wasn't thinking too much from a fan base perspective because
How's the view back there?
it's people who are fans of a franchise like it for what it is, and by trying to turn a light-hearted franchise into a darker tone inherently moves away from what that franchise was. So that could absolutely, you know, divide the fan base. I do 100% agree with that.
No peeking
Because, like, while I did enjoy playing certain parts of Legend of Spyro New Beginning, it's not my Spyro. My Spyro is the open world collectathon style of game. And with Jack and Daxter in particular, that's... I don't even know what to make of that, to be completely fair. Ooh, I could have just gotten the K right there. But that didn't work out. Whoop. I do hope that, like, we'll see another Ratchet and Clank game soon, because I don't want Insomniac to be like the Marvel Games Only studio, if you know what I mean. I feel like that's not going to help anyone, and I'm sure people are going to dislike them moving forward if they do continue down that route, because while I have all of the Spider-Man games, I've not started playing them at all. And with them working now on Wolverine as well, and some of their future projects are going to be more Marvel stuff after the Insomniac leaks as well. So it's worth keeping in mind that there is a possibility that we might not see a Ratchet and Clank game for a long time potentially. We'll have to kind of wait and see how things go, though. That's the thing.
Out of my way! Make way for Earth's finest!
It's like Kung Fu Panda 2, darker style with while getting praise. Did not feel like the first movie, so they went with a more kid-friendly style with the third and the fourth movie. Yeah, I think just going darker doesn't help anyone. I think if it was if your franchise is originally that of a kid-friendly style, better to keep it that way than to change it and then cause problems further down the road, because if the darker tone games do well, they're going to make sequels to it, and if they do, will the people be there to play? Will the people be there to want to play the game?
Who could it
Will they still remain fans of the franchise? Change is ultimately not as good of a thing as people make it out to be, and that is certainly a type of change I would not
The doctor is
be
here!
a fan of personally. Well, where's the N? I keep missing the N for some reason. One, go.
Where's my cart?
Is there a shortcut that I'm missing? I feel like there is. So there's the C, and I know where the K is. So then where is the N? I'm just gonna drive through this slowly just to see where the
I'm ahead.
last letter is. Oh, there's the N. Wait, why is it up there? Hold on. Wait. I can feel the fifth movie will be closer to the tone of the first because it has a good balance of lighthearted and dark. I hope so. I still need to watch the fourth movie because I personally haven't seen it, but I do hope that they're able to strike that balance accordingly and that it works out well for them. Oh, I can jump over. Sweet. That's actually a shortcut. Yes. I think going too in on... Yeah. I think going too in on the dark stuff doesn't... I guess it's an inherent change. I just completely forgot that, yeah, you can go sort of like dip your toes in a little bit by being like, okay, it's going to have some dark themes, but it's going to remain relatively light in terms of like overall messaging and whatever have you. So that's actually a good point, Jonathan, that it'll be a good balance. And that was just something that completely, I think, slipped my mind, I think, with what we were just talking about.
Oh, let's keep up.
Kung Fu Panda 4 was a little bit better than 3 in some aspects, but still not change its tone at all. I feel like whatever the tone is, let the people who are making the thing decide what the tone's going to be. For me, though, like, it's like, for me, Kung Fu Panda 3 is like Shrek 3. It's not, it's one of the worst, it's like, yeah, it's the worst in the franchise, but you kind of need to, actually no, Shrek Forever After. See, I'm like now just second guessing myself a little bit here. I need to rewatch them to really make a proper judgment, but they aren't the best, but they aren't the worst. Ah, man. You know what? I'll just get the end in the second lap. 3 is like Kung Fu Panda 3 is like Shrek 3. It's not the best in the franchise, and hell, it might be contender for the worst, if anything.
You make me laugh.
But at least they're like trying to do more with what they have, which I think can be appreciated a little bit here. But yeah, balance of tone, that's huge, and something that I just completely forgot about as like I was talking about all of this right now. It's just interesting to be like, oh yeah, that's actually a good point. You know, you don't have to go one way or the other. You can just try a little bit of everything and hope that it works out. But I think they will never get back to the tone of Kung Fu Panda 2 because a Chinese series called Legend of Rabbit follows that tone already. Come to think of it, I've actually been wanting to get into more like Chinese media, basically. Oh, what the heck? But Legend of the Rabbit, huh? Legend of a Rabbit. I don't think I've ever heard of that series. But yeah, I've been lately trying to get into more sort of Chinese media since the release of Black Myth Wukong, because of how interesting the story of Sun Wukong is. Like, as a myth, it's very interesting. Like, it's well written, it's got compelling characters. It really just kind of, you know, keeps you in there, I guess. And I think that, like, while Sun Wukong is like one of the, like, he's not a smart guy, right? He's not a smart monkey. He's just a monkey that can talk, but at the same time,
I can't lose.
it's also worth keeping in mind that, like, he made some rash decisions that kind of ruined his life to some extent. In the UK, they call it Rise of the Rabbit for some reason. That might just be like sort of, not translation, but like, localization. That's what I was thinking of. It's got to be some like localization dealio that they have going on, making it not seem as like, I don't know. It's just a weird change to make. I'll be completely honest. A very strange decision to make, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Seems actually like an arbitrary decision to some extent now, as I try to think more about it. Wait, why am I not jumping? Like, am I not... Am I like doing this shortcut wrong, maybe? Huh. Wait. No, I think I'm too far away. I think you live in the UK by seeing your accent. So you might find Legend of Rabbit on DVD in your country. I hope so. Because my accent is kind of like mixed in a way. Because yeah, like the country that I live in, yes, we like are related to the UK in some way. But why they kind of not jump here?
Wrong way.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find it. I feel like I need a boost for that one. I don't think Wumpa Fruit's gonna help me. Legend of a Rabbit, though.
Suck theories, mate. Suck theories, mate.
Whoop.
Right behind you.
I'm just gonna hope that I can get a boost or something.
You will never best me.
Nope, looks like we're going down. Whoop. I'm just glad I don't have a Cockney accent. That's probably for the better. I somehow managed to like just jump over the gap without like falling off, which is good. But anyway, I'm gonna check that out. Legend of a Rabbit. Whoop. Here we go. Jump off. I know that attacking her is not gonna do anything because she's part of my team, but still.
No peeking yet. Catch me if you can. Woo!
Yeah. Legend of a Rabbit's weird clone concept that was not the best, but a few years later made the true version called Legend of a Rabbit: The Marshal of Fire, which was the true version of it. That's actually strange. Making something and then making like sort of a slightly better version of it. Legend of a Rabbit. Hold on. Legend of a Rabbit. Ah, I see it. 2013. Okay. It's got a 3.2 on IMDb, which I think is very funny. There's also stuff like Kung Fu Bunny, Brave Rabbit, and some other stuff here as well. Legend of Rabbit: The Marshal of Fire. Yeah, so this is 2015 that we're talking about. Interesting. Okay, so 2011 and 2015. No, wait. No, sorry. 2011 and 2015. They also called it Kung Fu Rabbit as well for some reason. That's a very weird like naming convention that they have going on here. Which now I get why it's like a clone concept of Kung Fu Panda if they called it Kung Fu Rabbit initially. Just checking out something real quick here. Interesting, yeah. The prototype version was the 2011 version, which was criticized for recycling scenes from Kung Fu Panda 1, so they revised it with the 2014 version. That is interesting, though, to know about that. In fact, I had never heard of this until now, so definitely interesting to see.
Hold still. I want to try something. Whoa!
Whoops,
Hold
fell
still.
off.
I
The
wanna
2015
try
version
something.
was a masterpiece. Some saying the fight scenes were executed better than Legend of Panda 1 and 2. Sorry, Kung Fu Panda 1 and 2. Interesting. Because I don't actually remember what the fight scenes were like in Kung Fu Panda 1 and 2.
Stay out of my way if you know it's good for ya.
Yeah, I don't actually remember. Because I feel like Po was the one person that just wasn't fighting.
You can taste it.
Oh, dang. Yeah, I think I need to have a boost in order to actually get that one.
Who could it be?
Whoop.
Dingo, dingo, dingo. Watch as I sneak behind this cart.
I think 2015 Legend of Rabbit was praised. They wanted Kung Fu Panda 3 to get animated in China, even if that movie wasn't the best. I thought, see, okay, here's a weird thing. I thought that like Kung Fu Panda got greenlit because they wanted to release a movie in China, and so they went with Kung Fu Panda as the reason why. Am I crazy in thinking that? Because like it seems like for whatever reason, like even with movies that had like random Chinese people that have no purpose in it, just to make, you know, them look good in like Chinese cinemas, like what was that whole thing about? I feel like I'm going nuts even talking about it. Because that was certainly a thing that happened.
Not attack your
Um,
friends.
Oh, wait. Oh, man, what the heck? Hold on, what the heck is going on here? So, if I just stick to this side here.
Hey, can't shake me, huh?
Got the end, sweet! And I'm in first place too. Alright. All I have to do is win the race. It's because Kung Fu Panda, a Western movie, was highly successful in Chinese representation that China wanted to make their own version of it, but refused to make any sequel for it. That, okay. Because I know that China can be really picky about these types of things, especially when it comes to their media. I am interested in learning more about the way China seemingly is like making their own media, because they don't want to rely on the media of other countries, I don't believe, to actually propagate within China. I feel like they just want to keep their own thing as popular as possible, from what I could tell. So I feel like China just has a really weird relationship with most entertainment media currently, if that makes sense. Which is part of the reason why I'm like interested in jumping into more Chinese media, and that the mention of Legend of a Rabbit, I think, is a great example of like not just me playing games that were developed by Chinese developers like Sword and Fairy, but also like movies and shows as well. Because yeah, I think that Legend of a Rabbit is a good recommendation for me to try and check out. Actually, is it a movie or a TV show? Hold on, wait. Legend of a Rabbit is a movie, I'm pretty sure, yeah. 120 million
Wonderful.
Chinese yuan.
You won a token.
That's the budget. And it made a box office of 16.2 million. Wow. That's very low for the 2011 version. Alright, so what does this leave me with? It just leaves me with the battle arena, I think. There it is. Magnetic Mayhem. Yeah, so I think that this movie is a really good recommendation for me to sit down and try and watch. Maybe after they saw the turn of Kung Fu Panda 3 and 4, Childish Tones, it made them lose motivation to get a second movie of fear it would conflict with serious storytelling. I mean, that could very well be the case. Again, there's no real way of really being able to tell, you know what I mean? It's not like we can get into the heads of the actual writers. What the heck? Oh, it's moving. Wait, hold on. Wait a second. Keep going backwards. Up. I feel like that could be the case, that they didn't want to try and conflict with the storytelling, but still, it's like, why not just have two movies in the market and let the market decide what it wants? You know? Maybe I'm crazy in saying that. But that's usually the way to be able to tell what people want. There was a teaser for the Legend of Rabbit sequel, but they might be cancelled. Might have cancelled that by now after not liking the kid-friendly tone of recent movies. Again, could very well be the case. I don't deny that that might be where their heads are at. Also, I was like looking up some of the images of Legend of a Rabbit, and it looks a lot like Kung Fu Panda. Like the way the mouth is animated of like the main character rabbit, the way that he's presented as like the sort of like large, fluffy. I mean, obviously, yes, he is a rabbit, but like large and fluffy, and I don't know like how else to describe him. And he looks kind of like has a serious look on his face compared to like say Poe, who kind of like looked like he was always just kind of like surprised to be wherever he is. And I think that Jack Black does do a great job at voicing Poe at that. But this fella looks kind of a little bit too serious, if that makes sense. Like he's always, at least the images that I saw of him, just like the main character of Legend of Rabbit did look like he had a serious look on his face the whole time. Oh, I fell off. I don't mind watching the 2011 prototype version of Legend of a Rabbit because they wanted to follow every scene from Kung Fu Panda. Okay. Like a Kung Fu Panda, a poorly made Kung Fu Panda remake, some people might say. I gotta retry that. I don't know what the heck happened to me. The game crashed. Ah, great. Wait, did I save? Oh no. I hope I didn't lose progress. That is the first time I think a game has crashed on stream. Or a retro game that I'm playing. I think I still need to redo that last one again.
Universal Interactive presents a turbocharged extravaganza by Vicarious Visions.
Oh, the intro is way too long.
For Crash Nitro Kart!
How much did I end up saving? Come on. Come on, show me. I think I have to do both races again, I think. Did I save after the second race? I don't even remember. I definitely saved after the first one, so at least I don't have to redo that one, because, man, I would be losing my damn mind if I had to redo that race again. Do 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 do. 62%. I think that means I've saved after the second one as well, so I only have to redo the third one, which one was pretty annoying to do because I needed a boost for the end. Come on, game, don't do this to me. Okay, so I only have to do that last one again. The question is, where is it? Oh, it's on the other side, it looks like. The revised 2015 version of Legend of a Rabbit was a huge departure from the 2011 version because they made him act closer to Kingdom Hearts or Legend of Spyro style protagonist. You mean more dopier? Because when I hear like Kingdom Hearts and Legend of Spyro protagonist, I think like a more sort of dopier that eventually then becomes like a more serious character later on. At least that's what comes to my mind. Like, again, that might not necessarily be how things were. No, more smarter and mature. I guess maybe I'm thinking of like Legend of Spyro, The Legend of Spyro, rather than like, you know, Eternal Night or Dawn of the Dragon, because I've not played either of those. And when it comes to Kingdom Hearts, that's a very interesting spot because with Sora in particular, like, I think that other characters around him actually acted more mature than he did. Yeah, eventually when he got like used to things around him, that's when he did show some level more maturity. I guess I just wasn't thinking about like, you know, oh, later on in the franchise how these characters kind of acted. I gotta go, so good night. No worries, Spyro, we'll catch you next time.
Victory is mine. All mine.
No peeking yet.
Oh boy. Oh, I want to keep my boost. So what I'll do... I just jumped off the edge. What the heck?
Better luck next
And that did not work out. Wait. Where's the K? The K is right there.
Wrong way.
Right, jump off. Hopefully I can still catch up. But now I just need to find out how to legally acquire Legend of a Rabbit. Well, actually, a good point. I might just be able to find a DVD of it now that I think about it for pretty cheap too. I just hope that the shipping is not going to be more expensive than the DVD itself. I could probably check out on Amazon or crap, what's it called, eBay or something. I could probably check Trade Me, which is my local what's it called, used marketplace. My local marketplace, basically online. Or I could check out Facebook Marketplace as well. I think 2015 Legend of a Rabbit was to represent what a real Dragon Warrior was supposed to be, who is skilled and independent compared to more mentally unstable Poe. And that I get. 3, 2, 1, go.
You will never
Good old
best
mentally
me.
unstable Poe. Oh man. I guess yeah. I mean, obviously yes. At the beginning, Poe did lack a certain. I guess continued to lack any sense of like self-important, like not importance, but like what's the word that I would use to describe it?
You will never best me.
Discipline. He lacked discipline. Yes, that's the word. Yeah, discipline is what I think Poe is lacking the most in the Kung Fu Panda movies. And so I suppose that is something as well. Though I think what, at least for me, what made Kung Fu Panda really cool to watch as a kid was that Poe was like this just incredibly goofy person. You know? Like as a character, he was just incredibly goofy, but he was super fun to watch the whole time. And it was his goofiness that made him that much more, I guess, palatable in that sense as well. I think that Poe did not felt like a main character too much in the beginning. He felt like a secondary character more. And that's fair. I feel like, you know, Tigress, I forgot what the snake's name was. I feel like all of these other guys were like more important characters, but they were more important in the grand scheme of things to build Poe's character initially, because I feel like in terms of writing, like, there needs to be some level of character development. Otherwise, if a character is always like big, bad, gruff, you know, type of person, then it feels like they didn't learn anything, or they just did not improve over time, and that just feels like, oh, you know, what was the point of, like, you know, the journey, for example. I need to figure out how to get that K though. That's like, going backwards is just kind of a bit of a bother though. Some people think Tai Lung was a unique character because he felt like a central character that became bad like Sasuke from Naruto. Oh yeah, because yeah, he was the main villain of the first movie. I mean, I feel that. Good guys going bad for reasons that are later explained, but you can piece together if you like.
Can you feel the heat? Can you feel it? Hey, can't
Ooh, I got the K,
shake me,
nice.
huh?
Oh, what? Oh, that's bull crap. Boost, boost, boost. Give me the boost, give me the boost. Oh, Aku Aku Mask. Is this gonna work? Let's find out, I guess. Oh boy. Damn it, didn't make it.
Who could it be? Haha, look at that.
Oh, well, so much for trying to get ahead. I think they did get some aspects from Sasuke because he was not really an evil guy, and he only wants power to defeat a certain someone they want to get rid of. Because was it with Sasuke that he was just like, no.
Do not attack
Well-
your friends.
Actually, see, I know that, like, okay, so with Naruto, the main villain, obviously, of the franchise is Madara Uchiha. So did, like, Sasuke always know about Madara, and that's why he tried to get rid of him the whole time? Or is it that, shoot, what was I going to say? Or is it possible that, I guess I'm trying to draw too many, like, parallels between Sasuke and Tai Lung in that way, when they might not necessarily have, like, similar things for them, going for them character-wise, but not necessarily as exactly the same. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Made it. Sasuke wanted to kill his brother for his killing his parents, but Tai Lung wants revenge on Shin, who killed all of his people. Oh yeah, the whole idea of, like, killing one means to kill all. Man, this is really taking me back. Because I haven't actually, like, actively watched TV and movies in a while. But I feel like I really do need to go back and, like, rewatch some of this stuff. Speaking of which, when is Kung Fu Panda 5 coming out? Because this might actually be the opportunity for me to catch up with Kung Fu Panda and... Kung Fu Panda 5. Hold on. 2027. That's actually way further ahead than I thought it was gonna be.
You won a token.
Really? Oh no, nothing official has been announced, but it looks like there could be. That's interesting. Okay, so nothing official in the books yet, but they could very well do that. I just kind of assumed that, you know, Kung Fu Panda 5 had already been announced, but I do wonder if it's in the works or not. That's actually something I want to, like, try and, like, figure out. Hopefully it is in the works, because it would be cool if it is. There's a lot of interesting things about Shin in Kung Fu Panda 2, because you don't know how many people he killed, and he might have done something to Tai Lung, like he killed Po's mother. True. Because, like, with Shin and Tai Lung especially, like, I guess with Shin in particular, he kind of serves as basically like a connective tissue with Tai Lung, with Po, and the other characters that are at Things Dojo. Like, he serves as like the sort of connective tissue across all of these characters to make the Kung Fu Panda movies feel like a series as well. So there's got to be something more to it than just that, I feel like. But I guess I'll just have to retry that one. Oh wait, did I save? Oh, I probably should have saved. Damn it. Exit to map. I'll save first before I do anything else. Shin killed people for years, pretty much like I could. I don't think that's how it's spelled. Like, I know which group you're talking about, but I don't even remember the name off the top of my head, and I know like it's spelled just ever so slightly differently. Wait, hold on. Is it L something? Hold on. Wait. Al Qaeda? No, ISIS. I'm pretty sure is a terrorist group. Al Qaeda, yeah. Wait, hold on. Is that how you spell Al Qaeda? Hold on, wait. So you spelled it as Quada. I'm just like double checking because like I'm pretty sure like I wouldn't be able to spell this myself, anyways. Okay, dang. Okay, wait. Okay, so Al Qaeda is just spelled AL and then QAEDA. That's QAEDA. Oh, what the heck? You know what? Screw it. I don't know how half these words are spelled. I can't be bothered. Because I was like, wait, how is that word spelled? Is basically how my mind went just now. Which was like, I know who you're talking about. I just don't know why I can't think of their name for some reason at the moment. But yeah, no, ISIS is 100% a terrorist group, I think. even though they serve as like the government for a country, they kind of went rogue. But still, technically, you know, a terror. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're marked as a terrorist group in the US, so I would 100% say so. And for that reason, can't say that I agree on anything that they say or do, because, you know, they're not necessarily good people. Which is to say, no, they're not good people. Are you kidding me? Wait, what the heck? No, reverse. I'm just gonna retry that one. I don't know what the heck just happened. 2, 1, go. Okay, now I need to grab this one. Jump off. I think jumping off is going to be like the way to go to reset myself. Wait, what the heck? I thought I got stuck for a second. I was like, whoa, that's trippy. Then I'm just gonna go across here. 7, blow myself up. Okay, 9 is right in front of me, and if I can just grab one more, that'll be good. So I'll at least be halfway through. Shen was dark for a kids movie because he was one of the leaders of a terrorist group that they could talk about a serious topic in a DreamWorks film. Are there any other DreamWorks films in which they try to like where like the films try to like discover like talk about serious topics? Because I don't think there are a lot of them, if any at all, now that I'm thinking about it. Specifically from DreamWorks, I'm trying to think of, and I can't think of any, if I'm being honest. Like, how many other DreamWorks... DreamWorks has worked on a lot, man. Like, holy crap. Ooh, I've almost got it. I just need to get the last 4. There's one here, one right in front of me. Oh, no, wait. Come on, get it. Did I get it? Yes, 18. 19. Oh, I just need to find that last one. Come on, where is it? There. Done. I think the closest would be the Prince of Egypt because it talks about the dark story of Moses from the book of Exodus. Ooh. Wait, hold on. Is Prince of Egypt... Wait. Is Prince of Egypt DreamWorks though? Prince of Egypt. I have not heard that movie in a long time. Wow. Okay, wait. Man, this is... Hold on, wait. Oh, it is DreamWorks. Holy crap, Prince of Egypt is DreamWorks. I have not seen this character in a long time. Oh, man, I gotta check this movie out sometime. 1998. Film adaptation of the Book of Exodus. Because I do remember seeing this. And they also did Joseph, King of Dreams as well. Is that DreamWorks? Hold on, wait. And it was also by DreamWorks as well, so Joseph, King of Dreams, which I think was a follow-up to Prince of Egypt. Yeah, DreamWorks' first movie. Sometimes you just learn the most interesting thing about movie studios when you learn about the stuff that they've worked on and done. That's crazy. Like, And then DreamWorks went on to make movies like Shrek and stuff like that afterwards. They must have had a lot of people work on that stuff, if I'm being completely honest. Crazy, you know? DreamWorks' first movie, why does that blow my mind so much? Like, it just genuinely does blow my mind, holy crap. That leads me to Phenomena, I don't want to go there. Is that Velo Citadel over there, I think? Yep. Kung Fu Panda was trying to get to the same tone as Prince of Egypt, but they tried not to show dead bodies to avoid making trauma for kids. I don't think dead bodies is that big of a deal or even that bad of a thing. I feel like a lot of like animated stuff in like the 90s really went pretty hard, I think, on that type of stuff. But then like I'm probably looking at more like the Japan side of things rather than Western media in general. I feel like, yeah, people are a little bit too protective of kids, I think, in that sense. Sometimes kids need to ask, hey, why, like, what does it mean to be dead? Velo's Vault. But I feel like people die all the time, though, and that's kind of an interesting thing to, I guess, be protective of. Try to not traumatize kids. Well, what's this big one at the back here? Hyperspace
You
Way.
do not have enough relics to race on this track.
Enough relics? Hyperspace Way.
A Gem Cup is a series of races where you're awarded points for each race. If you have the most points at the end
I
of
think
the
the
cup,
only time dead bodies appeared in a
you
DreamWorks
will
film was
win
How to
a
Train
gem.
Dragon 2, where the main character's own dragon killed his father in a brutal way. I feel like that can't be the only time that that happened. But it is interesting to think about regardless. Seems like everyone's back home now after they left just before I started streaming. Three, two, one, go.
Suck fins, mate.
I'm just thinking to myself, do I want to do the gem cups now or do I want to do them during the next stream? I'm just thinking. Or I could do one gem cup now and then do the rest later.
Coming through.
It's way, mate.
Whoop. I think the very first CGI DreamWorks film to show dead bodies was Ants because it was in the 90s.
How's the
Wait, hold on. There's no way Ants was a 90s movie, was it? Why do I feel like I feel like I'm very old now at this point. Ants movie 1998. Oh man. Why do I feel old? I remember when this was on TV. Like way later from way later than you know, when it was in like movies and stuff. Wow, I feel old, man. Like it's insane just how like talking about movies like this just makes you feel like, oh man, like surely that couldn't have been during this time, and then when you realize, oh, it's actually like much older than you think, you're like, oh,
could it be?
okay, that's interesting. Oh boy, it really hits you in the soul, you know. There's a very interesting thought to it. I just feel old. I think that's what it ultimately comes down to.
Watch as I sneak up behind this cart.
First place, let's go. Also, it's only 3 tracks for each of the gem cups. Interesting. So the one to look out for is Dingo and Okay. Dingo and an Oxide. And oh, of course Clockwork Wumpa had to be part of this one. I hate Clockwork Wumpa so much. It's the most annoying track in the game. Oh my god. Three, 2, 1, go. Dingo and N-Oxide, the 2 to look out for.
What? Can't keep up?
To think that this was the race that taught me, oh, make sure to, you know, pick up Wumpa fruit because you're gonna need it.
Yeah, I'm so close. You can taste it.
I just need to make sure I'm within, like, top 4 for sure.
Catch me if you can.
Oh, sweet. Second place, and I've got 10 Wumpa fruit.
Stay out of my way if you know it's good for ya.
Who could it be?
Dingo, damn it. I'm surprised that Kung Fu Panda's story seemed more disturbing than Prince of Egypt, in a way because it deals with genocide and massacre, while Prince of Egypt only implies it happened. People can do cool things, it's just that... How do I explain it? Even though you're making something for kids, it doesn't have to be like neutered to that extent, you know what I mean? Like, you can still have something cool and not have it be so like twee is the word that I'm thinking of. Basically the idea that like everything needs to be so like kid friendly and sweet and whatever have you. Like, it doesn't have to be like that, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And this is exactly why I think racing games are not good for streaming, because you try to like read the chat and I don't know how long that chat had been there. That chat message was there. So that's why I'm just like, just like double checking like infrequently to make sure that I like read the chat messages as they come up. Luckily, I'm able to read all of them, like, cause I'm no like big streamer or something like that. So, it's not like cascading messages over and over. And plus, it really does feel like a conversation is happening as well, which is something that I absolutely love. It's just, I can genuinely like actually like converse with you guys. That's just a little bit of my thoughts there. I just thought I'll just like throw that out. It's like, it's really cool. And that is why following smaller streamers usually is better. Because you feel like, you know, you're actually talking to someone. What I'll do is I'll do this last race and then I'll basically end it there, I think. Because I feel like, yeah. Because I've already been going for like almost 3 hours now. I think the problem with the third Kung Fu Panda was criticized because of the more family-friendly tone, where the bad guy does not kill anyone and only steals their powers, which seems out of place. And that could very well be the case, because the thing is that when you escalate something, you need that further escalation to move forward. Like, almost like as if you're building up to something. Like the first movie could be more, like, you know, child-friendly in tone. Then you go for a slightly darker tone in the second movie. So then with the third movie, people are going to expect, oh, you're going to go with an even darker tone. But if you don't do that, then and you try to veer away from it, then you're just kind of like, okay, well, you know, is it still good in that sense? Does it still feel like you're watching a movie in the same series anymore? You know, you start to then question, hey, like, was there any point in the second part then being as dark as it was compared to the first part? I feel like there can be some level of disappointment in that regard, but it's not like the biggest deal in the world necessarily. I feel like that's just from like a critical lens. As long as the people who you aim for, like the people who are part of the audience that you're wanting to, you know, cater to, as long as they're happy, I feel like you kind of have nothing to worry about, in my opinion. Because the people who want to be there will be there, I think, more than anything else. That's why Legend of Rabbit was there, because the fights are even more brutal than Kung Fu Panda 2. I'm curious. I want to see what the fight scenes were like in Legend of a Rabbit, because I'm very interested now. After, like, again, this conversation that we've had, I'm actually going to Google and, like, look at some, like, clips on YouTube and stuff, just to better understand Legend of a Rabbit, which was previously called Kung Fu Rabbit at some point. Which is, again, just absolutely hilarious and fascinating to see. Oh. Even if I'm not first this time, I don't really care too much about that, just because I'm in a really good spot regardless. Ooh, very nice. Still though, would you say that the fights in Legend of a Rabbit, would you say that the fights were actually good though? Because that's what I'm really curious about, Jonathan, is like, do you think that the brutalness adds to the movie, or do you reckon that it kind of like takes away? Because I'm curious if you've seen the movie as well. I feel like we're talking a lot about this, and again, it's cool to know that this movie exists, because like I would never have learnt about it if it weren't for our conversation here. I think the 2011 version is not a major difference in tone from Kung Fu Panda 1, but 2015 version very stepped it up. Okay, so specifically got to be the 2015 version. Gotcha. Version. with only one more lap to go, we're almost home. So this is going to be the final lap, and then I'm just going to end the stream there. I think it took me way too long to do the first CNK token. That took me way too long to do, and it was generally kind of demoralizing for the most part. It didn't need to be as annoying as it was, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Got him in the end, and now I'm able to do the gem cups, so that will be a good time, I'm sure. And so far it has been a good time. Surprisingly simple, at least. But again, this game is, I think, intended to be played with like other people on the same couch. Yeah, it has a good final fight with Naruto, like with Naruto and Sasuke quality. Okay, whoa. The Naruto and Sasuke fight was huge for a number of different reasons, being like, firstly, not just their rivalry and like how much better they got as students of, like, you know, being part of like Team 7, but also the fact that they grew up together and they've got a lot of like really like heavy history. So that's a hell of a comparison to make, because the fight between Naruto and Sasuke isn't just the fight between the two, but also the history that they carry between them, between themselves. So I am curious to see like if there is an element of that in Legend of a Rabbit. And I've unlocked Polar as a character. Sweet. Do I want to overwrite the previous save? Yes, I will, because I want to save my progress and not lose anything. Ideally, overwrite success. The first Legend of a Rabbit had weird animation, but uses the same style as the Tai Lung fight, but with an evil panda instead. Imagine if Po was evil in like Kung Fu Panda 5. I just had that thought because when he said evil panda, I thought, what would it be like if Po was evil? I feel like he'd be like the scariest dude to deal with, because like the lack of like confidence could be like his greatest weapon. I think I could absolutely see that happening. That would be really funny.
Congratulations! You have won a gem.
So I'm at 64% without the gem. I wonder how much it is going to be with the gem. It's going to be like 66 or something, right? Anyway, 64% right now. Let's go back to save game and see what's happening. Oh, it is 66. Oh, sweet. Okay, I was kind of right. So that'll, if I get those two, it'll be 70, 72 if I finish that, which will then leave me with just the relics, I think, after I've done the Vila. Oh, wait. Wait, what? The 2011 version of Legend of a Rabbit starts with the film with Shifu's death, showing what would happen if Tai Lung killed him. Interesting, okay. Also, why did the game let me enter Hyperspaceway? That doesn't make sense. Did the game bug? Or is it just a relic race? I don't even know why I'm doing this race, to be completely honest. I don't think the prototype version of Legend of a Rabbit is that good, but the clone fight scenes make it entertaining that it's funny. Okay, I keep saying interesting because I'm fascinated by like just the description alone, that I'm just kind of like visualizing in my head at the same time as I'm talking, and then that just completely like messes up my speech, and I feel like I'm just gonna end up being more quiet instead, because I'm trying to like visualize in my head as we're talking. And I don't think my brain was built to do that, if that makes sense. I don't think my brain was built to visualize at the same time as talking. So, take that for what it's worth. Whoop. The 2011 version is not that bad, but it makes you laugh too much, and people would rather watch the final 2015 version instead. And that, again, like I said, it does make sense if that's what people are mostly wanting from the movie in question. Which is like a more serious story, etc., etc. Also, is that a shortcut up there? Looks like it. I feel like I'm close to getting hit by those lasers. God damn. Oh boy, that is dizzying right there. Kung Fu Panda stands out more than 2011 Legend of Rabbit because the jokes are only brief and not frequently used all the time. Fascinating. It's still interesting to learn about though, regardless of that. And I suppose ideally you do want your movie to stand out more. At least I would think so, because then people are going to remember it more. Not just more, but also fondly as well. Like people are going to remember your movie more fondly. They'll have, they would have had a better time with it. Just stuff like that, I guess. So I've missed 2 boxes already. I'm about to miss a 3rd one, which is at the top of there. So that's like 54 out of 58 right then. $55. So that just leaves me with 3 more boxes that I could have possibly missed. Oh, I've already passed the 4-minute mark. I like that Poe in Kung Fu Panda 1 falls from the sky in the beginning of the movie, but the rabbit falls at the end of the movie instead. You know what's really funny? Imagine if like Poe and the rabbit were the same character basically. It was just a crazy thought, but yeah. $330 is probably what I have to beat for the platinum, I think. The rabbit's name is 2. Ooh, 2. I knew it was going to be something short, but not like that. Wait a second. You can see the similarities in the name. Poe and 2. Unless there's some meaning that I'm missing here, I kind of maybe see it, but I'm not 100% on it. Anyway. Cool. So I'm just going to end the stream there. I think I've kind of done as much as I can for now. I got way too stuck on Electron Avenue for like an hour and a half. So yeah, I'll end the stream there and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.